This time last summer of 2020, I took the leap and purchased a composting tower. 3 years later, I still have it, so this is the first in a series of videos tracking its progress and the trials and tribulations of indoor worm composting. Alright, y'all know I'm not into the unboxing videos, but what I will point out is that this tower comes with a coconut hair mat in the top and 4 plastic shoes for the legs that are not standard with the average tower out there. I can't get the edge out, but you can kind of see it through the plastic. That there's like a mat under there. Coconut hair quar. I guess these are the little shoes. They look clear was probably not the best color. I expect these to get brown and dingy. This package came with 2 bags of loose coconut hair. I would have preferred a regular brick of it without wasting any plastic. I was really surprised that something that's for composting would come with unnecessary plastic. And these 2 came with the package. I have no idea what they are for. It looks like maybe it's some sort of filter cloth. I mean, it looks, yeah. It's kind of the material that they use for reusable shopping bags, but a little thinner. Once you lay everything out and glance at the instructions, you can see it's all nested together easily. The spigot comes pre-assembled in the order that you need to put it on in, so just take it apart and put it back together in the same order. And here she is all put together. One thing I would change out of the gate about the design is to make it so that the shoes clip on in some way. You're supposed to put water in them to keep ants from climbing up the legs, but it's really annoying trying to put them in place without some sort of thing to keep them there. Okay, so this is our gel pack from Sunbasket. Sunbasket is a company that sends meal kits, and they use these to keep their meat fresh and from spoiling. It's 98% water, 2% non-GMO, and on their website they actually show you using this defrosted gel to moisturize your soil when growing food. The company that makes it is creativepackagingco.com, and on their website they don't really talk much about the gel packs, but Sunbasket is standing by the idea that you can grow food and not, do anything harmful with this. So I'm going to use it to, for my quar brick to soak up. Instead of regular water, we're going to use water plus the cotton, just for a little something extra for them to eat and to not let it go to waste. Okay, so I've cut this open, and from the beginning it looks very thick, so I'm not sure that the quar will actually soak it up. Okay, this looks much better. It's nice, and after adding some water, you can see the gel kind of worked its way in there as well as the water. There's still a few pieces, like this feels a little spongy. I think it's got a little gel in there, but only a tiny bit of water coming out. Perfect. So to create my own kind of worm food meal, just for them to get used to while they're here, I've been saving all of my eggs. Got that ninja. I'm all about that ninja life. So we're gonna do eggshells, wheat germ, a little coconut flour, some standard oats, brown rice, and I was thinking I might add old-fashioned grits. It's hominy, it's close to corn. So Purina, who isn't really like advertising or selling their worm meal, they actually make a worm food. When I looked up the ingredients, it was mostly meals. It didn't have coconut in it, but I have some of that to get rid of. And it was all of these meals kind of broken down with something that provided calcium, which was eggshells. So I'm just gonna make my own, grind this up, and have something that I can sprinkle in for them to feed on while like food is breaking down in there. This is gonna be eggs, and it's going to just be okay. Now that that's done, you can see it's a fine powder, and that is perfectly what I wanted, and it can be stored for a while. So don't throw out your eggs. Eggshells are great, and even if you weren't using it in here, you could mill your eggshells and throw them in your garden. They work much better when you break them down rather than just throwing the whole egg in there. Okay, to start I have my hut. I have some black rubber gloves. Got my worms out. Got my eggs, which I turned into meal. A few extra scraps from the fridge, some microgreens and some lettuce. And this coffee can, which is filled with scraps from this week, along with any crumbs, like bits and pieces of bread. I bake bread. Other eggs, veggies, some stuff that's been coffee grinds. Before it starts to smell gnarly. My bucket of coir. And this bag, which has brown paper scraps, and at the bottom, all of my shredded paper. All of this is going to go in here. All right, folks, I'm going to pause right here because otherwise this is going to be 45 minutes long. Instead, I'm going to break it down into a series of videos. So stay tuned for the next one, and as always, keep growing.